Did you know that Johnny Depp's youth was far from happy? From Pirates of the Caribbean to Sweeney Todd, Johnny Depp is one of the most talented actors in Hollywood. But here's the shocking truth about Johnny Depp's childhood. It's widely reported that Johnny's mom was rather abusive, not just to him, but to his brothers and father also. The verbal abuse, the psychological abuse was almost worse than the physical. The physical pain you learn to deal with, you learn to accept it. From as young as 5 years old, Johnny would regularly witness his mother's abuse towards his father, both physical and verbal. To me, as a 5-year-old boy, I kept wondering, why does he take it? How does he take this? And why doesn't he leave her? But he didn't. Johnny himself was not spared because he had a lazy eye as a child. His mother offered him the awful nickname of Cockeye. Sick of the constant abuse, Johnny's father eventually left home, leaving Johnny behind after telling him, "I'm done. You're the man now." The phrase that marks Johnny, and not in a good way. Unfortunately, this is not the only example of the instability his home life provided. I mean, when you move house 40 different times by the age of 15, what type of stability can you have? So, change wasn't anything new to him, and forming solid friendships was almost impossible. We were never exposed to any type of safety or security. Luckily, Johnny found his salvation: rock music. Bands such as Iggy Pop, the Rolling Stones, and Shane MacGowan were all major favorites of his. From age 12, he spent most of his days locked in his bedroom playing the guitar. I found a way to escape all the sort of nightmare home stuff. You know, it was a pretty radical, a pretty unpredictable household that I lived in. Johnny's love for music continued to grow stronger. No wonder he dropped out of school to chase a life of a rock star. That's right, one of the world's greatest actors wanted to be a rock star. A dream he briefly lived out in 2010 when he played guitar on Baby Bird's 2010 single, Unlovable. But, as we all know, his talents took him down a different path. Incredibly, Johnny made the best out of his colorful upbringing to inspire him as an actor, drawing on his experiences and family members to build some of his best characters and performances. For example, after being bullied at school as a child, Johnny received an unusual advice from his mom: pick up a brick and lay them out. Advice that Johnny then used on the set of Black Mass. During the movie, Johnny's character James Whitey Bulger is mentoring his son who is being bullied, and he does so in the same way Johnny's mother did. His mother wasn't the only inspiration he drew from when acting. Indeed, Johnny's grandfather used to be an outlaw, running moonshine and spending time in prison for robberies. Turns out his stepfather was also an outlaw at times too. In the end, this helped Johnny when he began to land parts in gangster movies, specifically with his role as John Dillinger in the 2009 movie Public Enemies, a movie that had multiple scenes shot in Statesville Prison in Illinois, the same prison his grandfather had served time in and told him stories about. So it's safe to say that Johnny has learned to live with and draw from his difficult upbringing, and that it's helped shape him into the actor he is today. Talk about making lemonade. So, there you have it. Now you know all about Johnny Depp's difficult upbringing and how it helped shape him into the megastar he is today. Can you think of anything we missed? If so, let us know in the comments.